If you are new to my channel, here's your previously on Tom Choo Choo. I used to be a mukbanger, and then I quit to start keto, and then I got a horrible keto rash, so I stopped. So I have been posting my old mukbang videos before I lost all my old videos due to merging my personal account to a brand account. I lost everything, and now I'm building it back from scratch.
Loser.
With that said, please like, share, comment, and subscribe so I can move on with my story. Choo choo!
Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tom, and sitting right next to me is Mikey Robledo.
Hi.
Do you know how I know him?
Uh-oh.
We'll talk about it later. But first, we're eating Jack in the Box today.
Ooh.
I have the sriracha burger since we're going for a theme, okay? Like the Asian teriyaki with egg roll, and we're just going off the classic Jack, pretty much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, well, I chose the teriyaki bowl and the egg roll only
Yeah.
because, like, Jack in the Box is usually known for their fast food, their burgers and stuff like that. So I kind of wanted to try something different.
Yeah, I thought it was known for the head.
Oh yeah, the big head with the cone on top.
I always thought
they
it
should
was
be
a-
known. They should be known for ice cream.
Yeah,
If it's,
exactly.
Yeah.
Come on, Jack in the Box.
Come on, get your stuff
Yeah,
together.
yeah. Mark it right.
Right now.
Anyway, let's just eat.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm excited.
I'm so excited.
Gosh.
I am so hungry. Ah. I also got a bottle of the fries and also the mini churros.
They also give you like teriyaki sauce, which I never knew they had. I mean, this will be pretty good for your chicken strips if you ever go there.
Oh, wow.
Just gonna- look at that! Look at that! Yeah, girl. Yeah, girl.
Yeah. My sriracha is not as spicy as I would expect.
Oh, really?
Though. I eat so spicy.
I'm not a huge fan of sriracha.
Me neither.
Yeah. I like it on certain things.
Oh. I feel like we're just having food porn and food sex.
Yeah, girl.
It's
All
great.
right. I can't wait to get to the climax then.
Go for it.
Look at me in my eye when I'm eating, Tom. Look me in my eye.
I'm looking at your mouth. Okay.
So good. Well, broccoli is actually not that bad.
Yeah.
That's good. That's really good.
I don't know.
Good job, Jack in the Box.
I don't know about Asian food. I try not to touch it at any fast food chain.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I feel you.
But I give you that. The presentation is great. Like Mikey did the decoration of the whole thing.
Yeah,
but
we're-
if you would see it on the plastic box, it was not presentable.
Yeah. I mean, it was just in a box. It was like in a not a bento box, but like a bowl box, if you will. So yeah. Oh, now I gotta try this egg roll here.
Yeah.
Now, sweet and sour sauce. Another great sauce. Get your tang on. Get your tang on. See, they put stuff on their
I like
seal.
because Jack in the Box is known for their taglines.
Their slogans, yeah.
Right?
They're
Their
really good
slogans.
stuff,
Yeah. I have funny slogans. Unlike KFC, they don't even have anything. I'm kidding. KFC, don't sue me. How do I know Mikey?
How do you know me?
You guys want to know, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure he'd be a great lay.
Okay.
But-
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Well, there's another way we know each other.
Yeah. There's other ways to get to know each other.
Yeah.
I don't think we were classmates.
I don't think so.
Yeah. We were never in a class together. But we act together.
Yeah,
to
we
begin
did some
with.
shows together
Yeah.
back in the days.
Yeah, when Mikey was an actor, and he's not now anymore, right? He still is, but he moved on to do something greater.
I dabble in it a
Yeah,
little
yeah.
here and there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no. Well, I guess we both went to college together, and we were in some productions with one another.
Yep.
Now, do you remember the productions we were in?
Yes.
I'm having a hard time. There's a couple that I do remember, but I
Yeah.
know there's
Oh.
probably more that
The
we didn't.
Matchmaker,
Matchmaker was fun.
the the moon. What the hell? Dark of the Moon.
Dark of the Moon, Barbara Allen.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. You
Look at
gotta
the moon.
die.
Look at the moon, Barbara Allen.
Yeah, it's not like what was it when Sherry was saying? You gotta die, Barry Allen. It's not like you do bad on your you fail on your math test, right? Didn't she say that?
She said something. She says a lot of things.
Yeah.
We love Sherry Brown.
Sherry Brown says
Brown's
a lot of
amazing.
things.
Hi,
Yep.
Sherry Brown.
Hello. And you were the director for Suburbia.
Yeah.
And I was the actor for it.
I was one of the first student directors at Citrus.
Yeah.
And I decided to do Suburbia. Suburbia is a really great play for young actors. So if you are looking to pursue a role, they have a lot of great roles in that show. You, however, didn't play. I mean, I think the age difference could have been fluctuated with this character.
Yeah, definitely.
But you played, and I can't remember the name, and I apologize. That's a great play, by the way.
I don't even remember the name.
I don't know the name.
I don't remember the name of
But there's a funny story, too. But you played the store owner. Yeah.
I think you were Chinese.
Yeah.
But I think in Suburbia, if you have ever watched the movie, it was played by an Indian.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, so, you played that character, and then you're in the movie, in the film, in the script. Sometimes it's the other person is the wife,
Yeah.
or it can be the sister.
Yes.
But you had, I think we made Mayo. Oh my gosh, Mayo. Miss her. She was Japanese, or she is Japanese, and she played your wife. So I had that. I think that concept was really, really good, especially just the dynamic between you two were phenomenal.
Oh, I love that.
I remember. Okay, so I remember an exercise that I did for you guys.
Yeah.
And I had you speak in Mandarin.
Yes.
And I had
Mayo
Mayo speak in Japanese.
Yes.
And I had her say something, and I had you say something. I forget what you guys were saying, but it was just a repetitive acting exercise that I had you to do. And then you two went from, like, you guys went from
Like, how are you
2,
doing?
yeah, you guys went from 2 to like 150, and I'm like, I can watch this for hours. It was just so riveting, and I didn't know what you two were saying, and not because of the language. I just forget because of what I told you to say.
Yeah.
So that was I really enjoyed that experience.
So it was really hard for me to introduce Mikey in the beginning because I don't know where to put him off as.
What do you mean?
As
an
other
actor,
than
or-
yeah, but I would say Mikey is an artist, right?
There you go. Yeah.
like actor, director. I don't know if you write something.
I can't write for.
But you are also a very good improviser.
Thank you.
You're in the improv team.
Yes, I'm
Yep.
I'm a.
Yep.
So good.
Right.
For the past several years, Tom. My goodness. Okay.
I'm so messy.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So for the past couple of years, or a few years, I've been doing improv comedy, and I've been doing it in a place called Spectacles Improv Engine in Fullerton, California.
Right.
This was a new venture for me. I've never done anything like this before.
Yeah.
I've done theater. I've done directing. Well, it's the same thing, but I've done acting. I've done directing. I've done. I may have done other stuff too. I've done a couple of films too. Not known films, but I did some student stuff.
All right.
Yeah, that was a cool experience as well.
Yeah.
But I never did anything like improv, and I was like, this is great. And once I started getting comfortable with the form or with the art, I started to kind of, somewhat have my own philosophy in it.
Oh.
And it has my philosophy is also something you would do in acting as well. Let me ask you something.
Yes.
What is the best acting advice you've ever received?
Best advice.
Yeah, something that just kind of pops out at you.
There's one. It's when you have all this research done for the information, and then you put in this well, and the more information about this character that you put in as an actor for your character, when you are starting to perform, when you're ready, you are not taking anything from the things that you put in the well.
Okay.
Or the box or whatever, a container.
Something, something to hold everything.
And then you just walk away from it. and then your body will just intake whatever that you have already researched and be who you want to be instead of going back to your memory of all this research that you had done.
Right.
Yeah, just be the person.
I get it. That's great. Yeah. That's awesome. I think as actors, we we do our best to make sure that we're portraying the character well and that we are doing that research, right?
Yeah.
When I started doing theater, it was mainly just read the line, go up on stage, dress in a costume, and you're good.
And do it.
I didn't understand anything about it.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Like I wanted to be an actor because, for the most part, all my friends wanted to be actors. You know, and so when I went to Citrus College, I got probably the best advice that I've ever gotten in acting.
Okay.
And that was listen, acknowledge, respond. Okay.
Who said that?
It was Arlen McDonald.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I never took her class.
She's amazing. She's great.
Yeah.
I think she's still doing stuff, which is awesome.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And I think that stuck in mind for me because like that's what acting is. It's real life basically. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, that's when I was like, oh my goodness, I get it now. Okay.
And then that happens with a lot in improv, right?
Oh my gosh, does it ever? And especially, see, everything that you talked about with acting,
right.
It's like you do the research, you have to do this, you have to do that. You really can't do that with improv.
No.
You have to be spontaneous. Yes, you listen, you acknowledge, and then you respond. That is probably the best thing you can do as far as an improv performer.
Yes.
Whether you're doing comedy or dramatic scenes. There's some great dramatic improv out there. Go check it out. Look it up. But you don't really you have to just kind of be in the moment.
Yes.
Just like you're doing in a role, you have to be in the moment.
Yep.
And what you need to do is you need to go out there and you need to create something right on the spot. And there's several techniques that I've learned from wonderful coaches to get there. And I'm very hard on myself when it comes to when it came to acting. I was very hard on myself.
Really?
When it came to directing, I was very hard on myself.
Oh no.
When it came to improv, I was really hard on myself.
I'm never really hard on myself. Besides, I get myself really hard. I'm kidding.
Tom, this is a conversation that we're having between two male adults.
We're serious.
We're very serious, and I can't have you joking about your hard stuff. My gosh, Tom.
Yeah, that's why I don't really take things seriously. Okay, hence,
Anyway.
that's why I do stand-up and you do improv.
So I want to see you do stand-up.
Not anymore. I hate stand-up.
Why? What was it about? See, I almost did stand-up too.
Yeah.
I almost did it, but
If you're too hard on yourself, then you're going to kill yourself on stage.
oh my gosh.
Because you're terrified of by yourself and no one's laughing.
I want to try churro, by the way.
Go for it. How do you like your churro?
I haven't even put it in my mouth yet. He's asking me how do I like it, and I haven't even put it anywhere near my mouth.
Let me tell you, this is exactly what happened when you go to a restaurant and then the food just arrives and you're like, how does it taste?
There you go. How do you like your food?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Isn't it? I mean, that's most of the restaurant.
Good, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, they're like, oh, is everything okay? And then just like arrived. I'm like, I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah, here you go. How's your steak? I haven't even unwrapped my fork yet.
Yeah, and then the waitress just wouldn't come back for another 30 minutes or so. Exactly what happened.
Now, where do you stand on tips? This is not a sexual thing, by the way. I'm talking about money.
Why would you think I was gonna go there?
Oh my gosh, Tom. That's all you've been doing is...
I'm just eating, okay? I get very sexual when it comes to eating. Okay.
Oh my god, you finished all your stuff and I'm like still working on it.
It's okay. You were talking, so that's fine.
That's
Go for it.
I'm working on it. I eat like...
Tip.
I eat like a bird.
In China or in Asia or in Taiwan, we don't tip. Do you know that?
Really?
We don't. There's no
Maybe
system.
maybe I have heard of that.
Yeah, there's no such system as tipping.
Okay. You didn't see that.
It's okay. We'll put it on replay and slow motion.
But you guys don't tip.
So it's first when I came to the state, I felt really difficult to tip because I felt like, why does it matter? Why?
I see that.
Because most of the time it's included if you would have tipped in the restaurant in Asia.
Oh, that's
So they already tell you it's going to have a 10% tip, like in everything. If you're going to a
But
restaurant,
can you tip in Asia?
they literally will.
Well, just
If you have a penny just on the table, it's like, oh, you
left your penny.
you left your change,
My goodness.
Yeah.
Okay.
and
Wow.
then they'll just feel weird. Like
Okay.
after I've been in the state for like 10 years or so, and then I went back to Taiwan, and then I just don't collect coins anymore, right? And then I just put some, I mean, I always left my coins, and then the waiter will come in and it's like, hey, you left your change. And I'm like, oh yeah, I did.
So interesting.
So the cultural difference, it really comes down to every time when I tip, it's still giving me a hard time to tip because I feel like everyone's supposed to provide what they're supposed to give for the service. Why
Right.
do I have to evaluate everything?
Well, there is a difference in there is a difference. A lot of the servers today, even probably
Yeah.
the past 20 years, they get a certain wage, and they honestly live off of those tips. So those tips help out,
Yeah.
especially here in the States. Like if they're paying them a little bit better, like overseas, then that's amazing.
They pay even worse.
Oh my goodness.
Why do you think there's Chinese sweatshops? And why do you think Americans
serious.
will want to go to China to make sweatshops? Because it's a lot cheaper.
That's yeah.
Okay, well, that's not going to politics. But
Okay.
how would you tip?
It's funny. I feel like I tip well. In my opinion, most of the times they've earned it. You don't tip.
Most of the time.
You don't tip if you had like the worst experience in the world. The server like spat in your face and punched you and like threw you out. Like you don't tip in that case. If they're having a hard time, trying to figure something out, I would still tip them.
I tip all the time.
Yeah.
I really depends on how much.
And honestly, it just depends on the service. I do my best to tip at least over 20%. Yeah.
I only tip my barber that much.
I don't know what to tip my barber. I really don't. I really like her.
Yeah.
I really like her. She's great.
Tip over 20%.
I don't know what to tip. I usually just like, here's $10 because I'm like, I don't know what to tip her.
Yeah.
I'm terrible. I think I'm terrible with tips because I over tip.
Do you tip it before the tax or do you tip after the tax?
Do I tip before the tax
Or after the
or
tax?
after the tax?
Some people say you tip before the tax, and some people say you tip after the tax.
I probably do it after.
Yeah.
I probably do.
I don't know who came up with that, but
There's
apparently a lot of Asians tip before the tax. I mean, not me. It really depends on how I feel, but
Right.
But a lot of people saying like, oh, don't add the tax on top of it. So don't add any food tax before you tip.
Okay.
But at the same time,
I've never even thought about that.
yeah,
I've never even thought about that.
But if you as a waiter, even your tip actually get taxed. Just so you guys know.
Yeah, that's.
But if it's cash, a lot of sometimes people kind of just hold on to those and tip less. I mean, just like you insert their amount less.
Yeah.
So it really depends on how they play the game. Government, I'm not in the restaurant business, so don't come here.
Government, comment below.
Yeah.
And let me know what you would tax.
Yeah. Don't sue me. Or
Please.
don't.
Yeah, but comment below.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Comment below and tell us how we can tax this
Yes.
thing. Yeah.
I want the government to like. I want to see like what their name would be. Yeah.
On the YouTube account.
Yeah, on the YouTube account,
Yeah.
like gov.cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
IRS, maybe.
Yeah, IRS, but with a dollar sign.
Yeah.
Oh no, but like with it's spelled with I, like the I.
Yeah. Who's gonna finish the last churro? Because I had like 3 already. So.
Here. Oh, you took more of it.
Oh. God damn it.
It was a good churro.
I thought we were
that
going
close.
for it.
We were that close.
Yeah, I thought we were going for it.
We were Lady and the Tramp
yeah,
a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Churro and the gays.
We gotta wait until the cameras are off.
Anyway, Thanks, Mikey, for being here.
Thank
and
you, it
eat
was
with
really
me
fun.
for Jack in the Box.
Yeah, I
And-
had no idea what we were going to talk about, by the way.
No, we
That's
don't.
awesome.
It's always like this.
Yeah.
You know, as random as it sounds. If you guys want us to talk more about other stuff, you know, we're more than welcome to give you advice on directing, improv,
Yeah.
acting. Anyway, bye.